What will happen is they will consistently move upwards. So you got an uptrend. But what you're looking for is the uptrend zone. Okay, this is what you're trying to capitalize on. So you want to buy right about here. All right, and just wait for it to ride up. And what you're looking for is that uptrend zone. Uptrend zone is when your bullish gain candlestick starts penetrating this very outside band, which is your acceleration band. That's why it's called an acceleration band, because it's giving you the acceleration or movement of your stock, and it's pointing it out to you, saying, "Hey, this thing's going up." So that's why they call it an acceleration band. But what you'll do is you'll ride that wave all the way up. What you're looking for when you're wanting to sell is you're looking for basically a red candlestick. Okay, now I remember I told you here that the green candlestick is bullish and it's losing strength when it's all colored in like that. So you could sell right here if you wanted, alright, but it hasn't completely lost its strength. It might still go up a little bit, so you might want to wait it out. That's why I was saying earlier, when you buy in low and you sell high, you can wait it out a little bit until it starts going down, so you know for sure when you're selling it's already lost its momentum. So you're getting out at the right time. You're getting out pretty much at its peak or a little bit after its peak. And that's what you want. So that's what you would do. You would just sell. Just right up here. I mean, it's pretty simple. And really, guys, that's it. I mean, that's what I've been using for my momentum day trading. I've been getting in and out of the markets the same day. So, you want to be very disciplined with your emotions. Remember, what I like to do basically when I'm doing it, if I'm playing with, say, like $10,000 or $5,000, whatever amount of money is I'm playing with, that'll buy me up so many shares of the stock, right? So what I try to do, though, is before I even place my trade, I tell myself, okay, if this thing goes south on me, and let's say it doesn't do exactly what I want it to do that day and it starts losing money, when do I sell so that I don't lose all my money? And normally what I'll do then is I'll set a price where once it hits that price, I go ahead and sell and just take my loss. So if I buy in, I think it's going into an uptrend, it doesn't go into the uptrend like I thought it would, and it starts dropping on me. Let's say I buy in at like $30, right? And so basically what I'll do is I'll set a price where I want to sell if I start losing or if I start gaining. So it doesn't matter which way it goes. You just want to make sure that you're not losing all your money. That way you can jump back in if you do lose and play again, make your money back. That's very important. So if I buy in at $30 on a stock, I may only want to lose 20 cents on each share. Okay, now you'll have to do some calculations and add this up to find out how much it is actually that you'd be losing on, the amount of shares that you buy, which is something I do when I'm getting ready to place a trade, just so that you can get a better idea when it comes to risk management with your money, how much you're going to make and how much you're going to lose on each trade. Alright, so it's part of a strategy for money management. The good thing about this strategy, guys, it'll help you accumulate wealth a lot faster. So if you're looking to buy like I don't know, whatever it is you want, a new car, if you got something in your wardrobe, you want to upgrade your wardrobe, you want to buy a ring for your girlfriend, get married soon, like those are things that this really, the strategy I'm showing you and accumulating that wealth through momentum trading is going to help you accomplish all these things. The cool thing I love about this is that when I lost my job, alright, I already had money I planned for a rainy day, but I started utilizing this strategy with some of the money that I had saved up. And the cool thing about it is I really didn't have to really touch any of my money that I had saved up for surviving. Like, I used my cushion or my money that I saved, I used it for this and took the profits from this and lived off that instead, which was really cool because I was able to do it for about 10 months. All right, now it didn't work all the time, so the timing part of it is really key, because I did lose some money, and for me it just kind of seemed like, well, when you're playing with $10,000 and you lose $2,000 in a day because the market's just decided the bottom falls out on you, alright, it kind of, I don't know, it slaps you in the face a little bit, makes you realize that, hey, this day trading momentum thing is good, but if you're relying on it for like an income full time, you have to have a lot of money set aside for this kind of thing, alright? And I didn't have that much money set aside. I only had, like, my nest egg was only total, I think, about $20,000. Okay, now it was enough for me to live comfortably. I could have continued doing it, and I actually am going back into it here probably next month, and I'm going to try to accumulate some more money that way. But it's not a 100% long-term approach. This is more short-term. This is going to help you get through if you lose a job or something. It's going to help you get through and weather the storms that I talk about, that life will throw you, and it'll help get you through some of that, so that you can, you're not losing a lot of momentum when it comes to other things that you're doing, like just living basically and paying your bills. So it helps with a lot of that short term. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I'll make another video here soon because I want to talk about some other things that I'm learning right now. I've been reading a lot of books on the long-term approach for investing. Some of the stuff that I was doing and some of the things that I've shown you in the videos are correct. However, when it comes to knowing, okay, what step do I take first, step 1, then step 2, step 3, in your long-term approach for investing, I'm going to make a video where I go over the correct way to do it. Okay, because like I said, I've been investing for about 6 years. Take that back. I've been actually investing for about 3, going on here in January. Alright, and in those 3 years, I've learned a lot of stuff when it comes to the short-term approach and long-term investing. One thing I was doing wrong on the long-term investing side that I just figured out not too long ago, I kind of had a aha moment, where the light bulb flips on, and just due to some of my own mistakes with the long-term investing, I changed a couple things around with my approach. So I'll go over that and I'll show you exactly what it is you need to focus on, because it was somebody that kind of woke me up to it. I was reading a book by Tony Robbins. Okay, and if you don't know who he is, check him out on YouTube. He's a motivational speaker. He's a billionaire, investor, and entrepreneur. But he kind of got me on the right path with the long-term approach when it comes to knowing exactly what the steps are to the long-term approach. All right, so that you're basically winning the game most of the time, and only when you are losing, you're not losing like 40-50% of your wealth due to, like, say, a market collapse, or having all your money in one company and that company having problems. Because I had told you in a few videos, back when I first started talking about this in Financial Independence and Investing 101, I was talking about how I encountered a couple times where I lost money because I had my money in one company. So I'm going to show you a way to where you're not doing that, and you can stay clear of that kind of stuff, because like I've said before, the number 1 rule to this game is not to lose your money. And number 2, the second rule is to follow rule number 1. Don't lose your money. Alright? So I look forward to doing another video, and I'll talk to you guys here soon. All right.